So this is a special harikatha about Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So this is also going to include some of the parikrama, the events also, little bit. And actually I wanted to really cover, I was planning to cover about his marriage place, which is actually there in Ambika Kalna. But then appearance is the day, actually, what is here. So I thought, okay, we will take that and then we'll do the other one, subsequently. So, who is Lord Nityananda Prabhu? As you all know, he is none other than Lord Balaram. So I'm just putting this just for a glancing. We really covered this in detail, but today I'm just recollecting this diagram so that you all know clearly what exactly all the expansions of Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna first expands into Balaram and Radharani, and this same Balaram appeared in this Kali Yuga as Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So this Kali Yuga Dharma is Nama Sankirtan, chanting and doing Nama Sankirtan. Nama, Harinama is the only way that this Kali Yuga can, in Kali Yuga that's the only way to really, get to liberation. But then this Balaram actually expands, because this is important. As we go, you will be able to relate this particular diagram for some events, what happened. Okay. So in the first expansion, Balaram becomes Vasudeva, Mula Sankarshan and Pradyumna and Aniruddha. So Vasudeva, Mula Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, these are because 4, it's called first quadruple expansion. The same Vasudeva also becomes Rama, Mula Sankarshan becomes Lakshmana, and Pradyumna becomes Bharata, and Aniruddha becomes Shatrukana, and they reside in the spiritual place called Saket. Saket, that is basically like the Ayodhya. So Saket. So then also this same Vasudeva expands as Dwaraka Krishna. Then Mula Sankarshan expands as Dwaraka Balaram. Then Pradyumna becomes son of Krishna, and Aniruddha becomes son of Pradyumna. So then also at the same time, there is a second expansion happens. So when the second expansion happens, again it comes as Vasudeva, Maha Shankarshan. It's not Mula Shankarshan. This is what we have to understand. Mula Sankarshan is in the first expansion. Then the second expansion actually, that he comes as Maha Sankarshan. Then Pradyumna, Aniruddha. That Vasudeva is Lord Narayana, who is everything for about Vaikunta. He is the controller of Vaikunta. He is the ruler. He is the owner. He resides in Vaikunta. And now this Maha Shankarshana, from him comes Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. So this Sadashiva is also called Shankar. Why the name Shankar came? Because he came from Maha Shankarshan. So this Mahavishnu and Sadashiva we cannot really differentiate, because they both are Shiva Tattva. They both are Vishnu Tattva, not Shiva Tattva. So then here the Pradyumna becomes Garbhogadasai Vishnu, and Aniruddha becomes the Shirakodai Vishnu, are called Paramatma. Okay, so anyway, let us not worry about Radharani's side, as you have seen. So Radharani is the one who really supplies all the Dwaraka queens and also supplies Mahalakshmi, then also supplies so many Lakshmis to different, all the Vishnus in different Brahmandas, and also he is the one who actually becomes, from her comes Parvati, Durga Devi, Yogamaya, and all those. So it is actually just summary only. Now let us come here, as we all know the Panchatattva. So the first one at the left is a Harihara Tattva. So Harihara. Why Harihara? Because this Advaita Acharya is none other than that Mahavishnu and Sadashiva. So Hari is that Mahavishnu, Hara is that Sadashiva. So Harihara Tattva. Then Guru Tattva is Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Bhagavan Tattva is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sakti Tattva is Gadadhar Pandit. So this Gadadhar Pandit is none other than the expansion of Radharani only. Actually Radharani. Bhakti Tattva is That is what Srivasadi. Who is this Srivasadi? Narada Muni. All right. So in this one, four are Bhagavan Tattva. So it's not Jiva Tattva. Only Narada Muni is actually the Jivatma Bhakti Tattva. Okay. Now let us go further. So when you go to Navadvip, eventually you will be traveling on the bridges which are connecting different islands. So if you really come to our Keshavashi Gaudiya Math, so as soon as you really just come near, on the bridge, the end of the bridge, you will see this figure. What is this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the right side, and then also left side, what you see is enhanced is Nityananda Prabhu. And below these bridges, Ganga is actually flowing. And what is this actually about? You all know the Jagai Madai. The Jagai and Madai are none other than Jaya and Vijaya, who were then in Vaikunta. They really came down in several forms, so that the Lord can actually have some wonderful pastime performed. So that is the reason they were actually doing this. And Jagat Madai, Jagai and Madai are those Jaya and Vijaya only. So because they really were so bad, and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu in specifically was so merciful, so he was bestowing so much of mercy. Now let us get in. This is about Eka Chakra. This Eka Chakra is actually the birthplace of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Very unique place, but it is not near in the Navadvip, the core area. You have to really travel a little away. So this Eka Chakra, if you really enter in, you will see a totally different kind of environment. Very calm and very quiet, not like the other part of the Navadvip. It is so unique. And you will see in the entrance like this. Nityananda Janmastan. Janmastan means the place where he appeared. And only recently, we have now this very big temple. Very huge temple, amazingly good. It was really developed only few years ago. Very near. And they were very big. And also they have arranging to really feed so many devotees. And this is amazing. This is actually built by ISKCON, and it's a massive building. So now if you really go inside, this is the exact birthplace of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. You cannot take any photographs. Very strict means very strict. Then how did we get it? That is the skill of our photographer. Even from far away, outside. This is before entering into the complex. You cannot really take any photograph, nothing. So everything you have to really put it in the counter, put it in the safe deposit box, and then you can get in. But he could really peek in. He is actually J. Ramana Das. He is amazing. He could really take so many photographs like this. Now I am seeing. He's amazing. So this is the real photo, and that is the birthplace of Lord Nityananda. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu appeared in 1474 AD. On the Trayodasi day, his father's name was Sri Hadai Pandita. Hadai Pandita. Mother's name is Padmavati Devi. So the picture shows the exact place, and where you see the white small building, that is the place where he was born. Before Lord Nityananda Prabhu was born, a sannyasi, a strange sannyasi came to see the father and mother of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Hadai Pandita, and what is the name? Padmavati. So Padmavati and Hadai Pandita. So they were in a small place. I mean, basically in the Eka Chakra. And this sannyasi actually came to just to stay nearby. His name was only later known as Shankararanyapuri. Sankararanyapuri. Sankara, yeah, that I really put the thing on the slide deck. So he came to Hadai Pandita's home. And Hadai Pandita was actually a worshipper of Lord Shiva. So this Shankararanyapuri he gave them blessing to have a special son. So this was how it started. And also even before that, there is something very special about this Eka Chakra. Why the name Eka Chakra came? Why the name? So there is a history behind also. So the name Eka Chakra, Eka means one. Chakra means wheel. So what is the Eka Chakra then? One wheel. Because that takes all the way back to our Mahabharata war. In the Mahabharata war, Lord Krishna, at a point where Bhishma was coming to really kill Arjuna, because Bhishma was the guru who really taught this archery to Arjuna. And now he is coming to really, because he promised that yes, he will finish Arjuna. So Krishna has to now take care of him. Take care of Arjuna, because Arjuna is his devotee, surrendered devotee. So what he did? Because as soon as that Bhishma was about to really shoot arrow to Arjuna, he thought, yes, Arjuna will be finished. So he immediately, he really found something, because he promised that he will never take any weapon to fight. See, remember when Duryodhana and the Pandavas, remember when they really approached Lord Krishna said, I will not take any weapon. I will be on one side. My army will be the other side. You each take whatever you want. So Duryodhana actually selected the army. But Arjuna, Pandavas took whom? Krishna. But Krishna said, I will never take any weapon. But in this case, he violated that promise. Even though we cannot literally call that as a weapon, but he is using that as a weapon. And he really took the chakra. And he was about to charge Bhishma. That time Bhishma immediately folded his hands. Oh, then he really put this arrow out, bow and arrow out, and then said, oh Krishna, yes, you want to kill me? Yes. I will be so honored if he can kill me. This is so good. So he started praising Krishna. You are so, he's just praising Krishna so much and so much. Because Krishna was coming in anger to really kill Bhishma. But Bhishma is actually praising. So what happened? Because he was coming with the will, that is with so much of force, it's really just rotating, about to be really charged on Bhishma. But after hearing this one, the anger went away. What will Krishna do? What will Krishna do? Because if there is no anger, how will he fight in the war? It's not going to happen. No, he cannot. So, because his anger gone, and he said, I cannot kill him now. So, he let that wheel to go up in the sky. So, it flew away from his hand up, and it was going with such a speed. See where the Mahabharata war happened. You see, and then where this Navadvip is there. It was flying in the sky, traveling all the way, and fell in this place called Eka Chakra. Eka means one, Chakra means wheel. So one wheel actually landed here. There is a photograph somewhere there, but you cannot see the wheel anymore because it got disintegrated or something, but the place is there. So it is really marked as saying we could not really have time to really go all. It's a vast place actually. Chakra, one complete day will be gone. So we could really see only some of the important places, and that place is there actually. They are preserving. And now, after the blessing from that saint, very soon Lord Nityananda Prabhu was born to his parents. As you know, Advaita Acharya and other elder associates had already appeared ahead. Because Advaita Acharya was the one who was really praying for Lord Krishna to really appear as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They all already appeared. Now, just before that birth, on the day when Nityananda Prabhu was born, just before that, there was a big roar from the Lord Shiva temple. Very, very big, loud roaring. As if somebody, like roaring very so loudly. That sound was really going so much. Everybody could hear. And even though Advaita Acharya was actually residing in Sandipur area, that's Navadvip area, because Ekachakra is a little far away. He could hear loudly that sound from there. And he said, yeah, the one Avaduta has appeared. Who is that Avaduta? That Avaduta is Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Why he is called Avaduta? Avaduta means no discipline. No discipline. He can do whatever he wants. So total freedom. Sometimes he behaves one way, sometimes he behaves in a different way. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will find out. He even curses, somebody out of love. I will make you to really die. Something he curses becomes a so good boon. And he kicks somebody. Raghunath Das Goswami was kicked by Nityananda Prabhu. You rascal, you did not come to see me for so long. I am going to, he gave a kick on the chest with his leg. You see Raghunath Das Goswami, how, look at it. He's Radhi Manjari. How he really become, all the mercy, everything really manifests because of Lord Nityananda Prabhu that way. And he also, carries a stick sometimes. He really beats others. But at the same time, he is so merciful. Actually, Lord Nityananda is the most merciful. Krishna is merciful. Radharani is more merciful. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is even more merciful. And Nityananda Prabhu is the most merciful. So that is why we all observe Nityananda Trayodasi with so much of affection, so much of importance we give. And even though we have to fast only until noon, and there are so many devotees who will be fasting for the entire day. Because of the nature of Nityananda Prabhu. When Jagai and Madai, they actually hit Lord Nityananda Prabhu when they were asking, Jagai and Madai, you chant Harinam, Hare Krishna. So these two drunkards, these Jagai and Madai made all kinds of sins. There was no sin that they did not do. And even, then here, what did they do? They really had the wine bottle and, bottle, and then they took the wine bottle and then hit Nityananda Prabhu's head. The blood was coming. And now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know. Because Haridas Thakura was also Namacharya. He was also with, and then he immediately ran away and then told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Immediately he invoked Chakra. It's Krishna. Chakra came. And now the Jagai Madai were really so worried and then said, oh, I am going to be finished. And then immediately Nityananda Prabhu, who was actually hurt, he was the one who was hurt. He caught the hand of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh Prabhu, you did not come in this Kali Yuga for this. You come in this world to kill this kind of asuras in other incarnations. Not this one. In this one, you came to give mercy. Even for the wretched, you came to give mercy. Please give the mercy. Who was that? The blood was just dripping from his head. But look at the mercy. Then these Jaga and Mother realized, oh, what a situation that we are. And then they really got grabbed their feet. And immediately then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced them. These two are really the topmost rascals, most sinful persons. As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touched them, they got, as if they got some big shock, they started dancing. Hare Krishna, Mahamantra, they were just chanting and chanting and chanting. They were dancing for so long and so long. All the village people, everybody started gathering and then wondering, what happened today? These two are the most sinful persons, and now today they are actually chanting Harinam. Oh, Lord. See, Nityananda Prabhu was the one who was even blocking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from killing them. So, that is Avaduta. So, his behavior is something we can never imagine what he will do at what time. And this is the place in Eka Chakra where the umbilical cord is made, is buried. So this is called the umbilical cord Samadhi. So that Nityananda Prabhu, when he was born, so because actually remember in Dwaraka when Lord Narayana appeared, how did he appear? No umbilical cord, nothing. He came as Chanku Chakram Kadapatmam, like that. That was how he really appeared. But here, like a human. So umbilical cord, this applies there. Now this is actually a kunda, a small place, small lake actually, and this is called Nitai Kunda. This Nitai Kunda is called because this is the place where Lord Nityananda Prabhu used to be playing around, and also his belongings, all the dresses, everything, his mother used to wash in this same lake. So it's Nitai Kunda. Actually, in this Nitai Kunda, there is something very strange. A lot of people don't know. There is an invisible Kunda inside this. Nobody can see that. That is called Ananga Kunda. Because this Lord Nityananda Prabhu is also Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is a sister of Radharani. So this Balaram or Nityananda came as the younger sister of Radharani, Ananga Manjari. So there is Nitai Kunda right inside this lake, but it is invisible for the normal people. But devotees may be able to really get the vision if they are really very high in devotion. Now, what you see here, these are the footmarks on the feet and hands of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And it is also said that these marks exactly fit the way they described about Lord Balaram's foot, the feet and the hands. So this is amazing. But there is something that many people may not really know about. That is, after Nityananda Prabhu was born, another male child was also born. And he was blackish or bluish, black blue, in the color of the fresh rain cloud. Who is that? They gave the name as Bangaraya. This Bangaraya is none other than Krishna. Remember in the Vrindavan, Brajalila, Lord Krishna, even though Balaram came from Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, he wanted to honor Balaram as his elder brother. So he came as elder brother, and then same way, here he wanted to honor the same way, and Krishna now coming as his younger brother of Nityananda Prabhu. But something very, very strange happened. What happened was, he was growing and he was just a small boy only. And once the laborers were clearing some weeds in that area. Bangaraya asked everybody, all of a sudden he said, everyone, you really go for lunch, go and then eat something and come and continue clearing the weeds. And so they all anyway said that, okay, so he's saying, okay, it's a time for our lunch. They all left. Nobody was here. Then Bangaraya cleared everything, all the bush, everything. And the problem was, and behind whatever that cleared and then put, he ran to inside and then went back and he disappeared. So these parents came to know that now where is this Bangaraya? They were actually searching all over the place. They could not find. They were wondering, where is Bangaraya? Why did he really tell everyone to really go and then have food, prasadam or food, and then come later, and then now he's missing. So the parents were actually just searching. Everyone was looking where Bangaraya, nowhere they could find. Then the father, mother, they started crying, where is Bangaraya? And then in the area, from the sky, a voice came telling, you cannot find me anymore. But, however, I will be coming as a deity form and floating in Yamuna. Which Yamuna? There is a river there nearby. That is actually called Yamuna too. And he also told, I will come on the coming Ekadashi day. And everybody was, this is weird, very weird. And then exactly on the day of the Ekadashi day, Bangaraya, in deity form, he was floating on that river nearby. He said it's a Yamuna too. So now they are also calling that as Yamuna as well. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu took the deity and installed. This is the same place what you really see here in this slide, is that Yamuna river, where they found the Bangaraya floating as a deity. And there then, then they really took the deity, and you will be seeing this in the in the right side. If you see, there are there are actually 24 deities, right? It's called this deity is placed in the place called Veera Chandrapur. Why Veera? Actually, Veera Chandrapur. So Veera Chandrapur is very near to the Chakra, and that is a place. There is a temple. We could not really go there because it was again so many things, and we ran out of time. So where exactly you see that same deity? There are 4. Actually, there is 5. I put one on the right side too. That is also inside the temple. You see at the bottom, because I'm not able to really point that. In the part, see, you have two deities on the top and the 2 deities on the bottom. You see that there is the Krishna is a small black color. That is the same deity that really came floating. Okay. Anyway, so now Nityananda Prabhu is growing, and later, sometime these same sannyasis who really came, before and blessed the fathers and mother of Nityananda Prabhu to get a son, now magically he is appearing. He came to Gadai Pandit's, his home, and he stayed outside under a tree. And Gadai Pandita's family saw this. Oh, this same sannyasi is back again. He was the one who really blessed us to really get the child. So they were actually giving alms, or the every day something for the sannyasi, so that he can actually cook and offer to whatever he honor the prasadam. And one day the sannyasi asked Gadai Pandit, "Oh Gadai Pandit, I have to ask you some very, very special thing. I am begging you to really give me something." So Gadai Pandita said, yes, for a sannyasi, for a saint, I have to, because we are grahastha. So it is the duty of the grahastha to really give whatever the sannyasi wants. Yes, but you have to promise me before I ask. Oh, yes, sure, I will promise you. I will promise, I will definitely give whatever you want. Whatever you ask, I will give. Then he realized that the sannyasi asked, I want your son, Lord Nityananda. I want your son to be given to me. I came to really take him with me. That is it. Khadai Pandita was total shock. And Padmavati Devi was another shock, and he was fainting already. And right there, yes, he really grabbed the hand of Nityananda Prabhu, and they were all gone. Unable to bear the separation of their son, Khadai Pandita and Padmavati both passed away. They left the world because they could not really bear the separation of that only one son that it's also taken. Remember, they had two. That Bangarai also disappeared. He became a deity. And now, this one son is also now taken away. So they could not bear the separation and they passed away. You may wonder, why Lord is doing these kind of things? Lord will be doing this kind of Leela only by using his own real Parshada, means his associates, his own devotees only he will bring, who can really play in this kind of Leelas. For example, Devaki and Vasudeva, see, look at it, they were in jail. You may wonder why Krishna had to make them to be in the jail. Because he had to play all these Leelas. Because they had to be really hidden, and then Yashoda and Nanda Baba had to be really, it's all according to whatever Yogamaya has planned. So it is not because they are acting. I mean, acting in the sense they are really brought to really do these things. It is not like the karmic way that we relate. That's not the way. No, his devotees coming and then doing the play. That's all. Okay. Then some strange event happened. It was 1510 AD. It happened in Pandharpur. So they were all going together in Pandharpur, that's in Maharashtra. Remember the famous temple, Panduranga temple, that same Pandharpur. The sannyasi, one day, because they were all together, Lord Nityananda Prabhu and the sannyasi were together. One day, just he was meditating and Nityananda Prabhu is right there, and that sannyasi left his body and merged inside the body of Nityananda Prabhu. Only the body is now just fell apart. Who was this strange sannyasi? Why he merged into the body of Lord Nityananda Prabhu? Now you recollect the diagram that I was talking about. Right? The diagram that I was talking about. Who is the sannyasi? The sannyasi is none other than the Vishwarupa, the elder brother of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You remember? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had an elder brother. But as soon as he was born, and very soon, he really left the home, became sannyasi. And he was wandering all over the place. He was the same Vishwarupa. See, in the name of the name I gave, Shankararanya Puri, and he was the same Vishwarupa. Who is this Vishwarupa? This Vishwarupa, now we follow the expansion. Lord Nityananda Prabhu is Lord Balaram, right? From Balaram, two quadruple expansions come. First expansion, Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Moola Shankarshana and Aniruddha. Second expansion is Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Maha Shankarshana and Aniruddha. It was Moola Shankarshana who came as Vishwarupa. Okay, so the elder brother of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Vishwarupa was none other than Mula Sankarshana. See the first expansion. That same Mula Sankarshana became Lakshmana, and he is of course Dwaraka Balarama. So that Mula Sankarshana is none other than the Vishwarupa. Why he is merging into Lord Nityananda Prabhu? Because who is Nityananda Prabhu? Balaram. So where did Mula Sankarshan actually come from? He came from Balaram. So the Balaram or Nityananda Prabhu is the souls. So he merged him. See the wonders what are all going on here now. How many people will know all this? Also near this same Eka Chakra, there is a place called Pandava Tala. This Pandava Tala means this is the place where Pandavas, during the Ajnana Vasa, the last year of remember they have to be really living by hiding. That means nobody should be able to really find out. So they came to here and then stayed here. So what you see there is actually a ghee lamp, big ghee lamp. It was lit by Kunti Devi. Yeah, it is there actually. So the Kunti Devi used to use here because these Pandavas came and then stayed in a family of a Brahmin family, but hidden. Nobody could really find out who they were. That's called Ajnana Vasa. So now this is also there in Eka Chakra nearby. Because Kunti Devi with her sons came here and stayed. This is actually called Vyasa Deva. This is the Vyasa Tala. It's called actually called Pandava Tala only. But here Veda Vyasa also came and then met them here. So this picture was before, several years before, and now you see a different picture. This Pandava Tala. They took basically the same statues and they really made a big temple now. Very big temple. So after seeing the Eka Chakra, the appearance place of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, that is where we are just sitting there, just discussing things about there, just relaxing before we started to go to the Pandava Tala. So what you see on the right side is now we are walking towards that Pandava Tala. It's actually a farm area. It's a totally farm area. And there if you really go walk and you will see that. Now there is a story behind this Pandava Tala. Where the Pandavas were staying. There was in that area there was a demon also called Bakashura. This Bakashura was living there, giving so many problems to those residents there. Every day or once in a while he really comes there and just to kill so many people and eat them. And because when he gets hungry, because he was Asura, big, very giant. So then finally the village people could really make some arrangements with this Bakasura. So they said, okay, because don't do like this. We will have some compromise. What the compromise was? Every day, one family will be chosen by lottery system. From that particular family, one boy or man should be given as the food for this Bakashura. How? That family has to take a bullock cart with so much of rice and all the sabjis and everything, so food, and that man is supposed to be really taking this bullock cart with the 2 bulls into the forest where Bakasura was living. So that particular day that I am describing here, by the lottery system, the family chosen was that same Brahmin family where Pandavas were staying. So they got a son. So the son had to be sent now as a food. So this Bakasura will be eating that, killing that person. Also those 2 bullocks. So sorry, the bulls, that also he will kill and eat. and all the rice and all the curry and everything you will eat. This is the way they arranged. So that is the turn. And the father and mother, they were crying in that Brahmana family, and Kunti Devi was asking, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Crying? What happened? What happened? Because then they said, today, they told the whole story, and today it is our time, our day to really give, one family member from our family as a food to Bakasura, like this. Then Kunti Devi said, oh, no, don't worry. Yes, I will supply one of my sons. I will send Bhima instead of your son. And Bhima was happy actually. So when Kunti Devi is told, Bhima is always different, very different. Because whenever he was also, she was really giving food to all those. For Bhima, she will give only at the end. Because when they are sitting for taking prasadam, Bhima will be asked to sit only at the end. Otherwise, nothing will reach to the others. He will take everything and then keep on eating. So nothing will be left. So Kunti's arrangement was to always feed other four Pandavas and then feed Bhima. But anyway, Bhima was happy. Yes, I will go. So a bullock cart was arranged. Lot of rice were cooked. And there are two bulls, and bullock got everything all put on the, like we see in the picture. And he was taking inside the forest. That forest, when he was actually getting in, there was a big fight. What he did was, before the fight, even the Bakasura came, what happened was, he entered in the forest. Just he was looking for who is coming. Nobody was coming yet. But anyway, Bakasura saw that and he started coming. And Bhima just, they opened the food, whatever, all the rice, he started eating. He ate everything completely, all the cooked food he ate. And by the time Bakasura is coming near, all the food already eaten. And Bhima was just happily waiting for Bakasura. Bakasura just was so angry, and then he charged him. And there were big fight, and finally what happened? Very easy. Bakasura was killed. And actually, if you go to the place, there is, what you see on the right side. What is that one? It looks like a stone or something. It is the kneecap from that demon called Bakasura. The kneecap, everything else all disintegrated. The funny thing about this is a fossil. It becomes like a rock, and you take little bit and then burn it. The smell will be so bad. The entire village people will be really suffocated. It's that bad smell is coming. That's what the priest was actually telling. Now listen what happened now. So Bakasura is killed. But now Arjuna came to know. Oh, Bhima has gone alone. Okay, then what will happen? And then Arjuna said, I could have really taken care of this, if I heard this story, before. And in order to protect Bhima, he really took Nagapasha, that is actually literally you can call it a serpent weapon. So if you really see the picture, I put a snake also, right? It's a cobra. So when this arrow goes there, wherever he is really targeting, when it falls down, it becomes a cobra, very dangerous cobra, and it will immediately bite whoever is supposed to be killed. So he is putting that arrow, and then he left the arrow to go. And the arrow is just going on the sky and towards where the Bakasura is actually, because it is looking for Bakasura. Now the problem is Bakasura already died, killed by Bhima. So it did not have any work to do. So it simply fell, and then it became the snake, and it did not have anything to do. And now the dangerous snake, when it manifested, and it was just, roaming around all the places, and eventually, this is a history before, and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, When he was born here, when he was grown up, he actually came to know about this snake still living. That snake was still living there. And then Lord Nityananda Prabhu was also heard. This snake is really, making so many people, so fearful. It is really, because it's so poisonous. It is really giving so many problems to the village people. So now the demon is killed, but now the snake is now giving problem. It's a big problem. And then Lord Nityananda Prabhu actually saw this snake. It was living inside in the area of the Chakra, and he's told the snake, remember, who is he, by the way? Nityananda Prabhu is Adishesha. He's Adishesha. So he said, yes, you should not give any harm to the people here. But then the snake was asking, then how will I get my food? I have to really eat, have something. But then Lord Nityananda Prabhu actually told, okay, all right, no problem. Yes, you will get food, but I'm going to close this hole. And now he was wondering. So he promised the snake, yes, your food will be coming every day. People will come and then pour milk. Even now, the place is there, and I don't know whether the snake is still there or not. But yeah, that's a place where they really keep on pouring milk. Every day that is happening. And this, with this, saying this, he just was looking for something to really close the opening of the hole where the snake was residing. He was looking around and nothing he could really think. All of a sudden, remember Lord Nityananda Prabhu was wearing these what is called the earrings. So he just pulled one earring out, and then magically that earring was actually just started expanding. So he used that and then put down the hole and then closed it permanent. So that expanded and fit, and the snake was completely caught inside. And now people are actually giving milk to. Okay. So I told the story. The mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Here what you really see is the same thing. The Jagaya and Madai. They actually hit Nityananda Prabhu. But look at the picture at the right. Nityananda Prabhu is the one who is holding Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No, please do not kill this, the Jagaya and Madai using your chakra, but instead shower mercy. So that is the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. But what they really came for giving? Mahamantra. So, Mahamantra is the one that can actually give all the way to Goloka Vrindavan. But how will you get Radha Krishna? If you need the mercy of Radha Krishna, you need the mercy from Lord Gauranga. But to get the mercy from Gauranga, you need the mercy from Lord Nityananda Prabhu. But how will you get the mercy of Lord Nityananda Prabhu? To get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, we have to get the mercy from Gurudeva, who is having the root as Nityananda, Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So if we make Gurudev happy, then Nityananda Prabhu is automatically happy. And if Nityananda Prabhu is happy, then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is automatically happy. And when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is happy, then Radha Krishna Yugala is so happy. If Sri Radha Krishna is happy, we do not need anything else in any lives. But how to make a Gurudev happy? Let us find out. what Gurudev himself is saying.
To serve Gurudev means to please Gurudev. If you are serving him and he is not pleased, then that service is no service. But anything, any endeavor or anything which makes Gurudev so happy, that service is real service. If Gurudev is so happy that you are chanting Hare Krishna name, so happy by hearing, oh, I told him, and he is following totally and always chanting, and then he will pleased or not? He will be happy. So your chanting makes him his service. You are serving Gurudev by that. So anything which makes our Gurudev happy and we are following that, doing that, practicing that, it means that we are serving Gurudev. And by this service, Radha, Krishna both will be happy, they will be served. Nityananda, Gauranga, they will be served. And all the real devotees of Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu, all will be happy. So, it is service of all by chanting. Because all these services are included in Hare Krishna. So you are coming to be qualified to serve your Gurudev and Radha and Krishna. So your coming here is also his service. What you are hearing, it is to serve your Gurudev.
So sweet. Isn't it that we are actually so lucky to really come under Gurudev, who is a Yugacharya? Not ordinary. Very, very high. That means we have to make sure that in this life, we should not waste. We should not waste this life. And who is the owner of this Mahamantra? Lord Nityananda Prabhu. The owner of Mahamantra is Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So our only business is to make Gurudev happy by serving him and chanting Mahamantra. That will make Lord Nityananda Prabhu happy too. So Lord Gauranga is happy. So Radha Krishna will be happy. Then what else do we want? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.